In today's video, I will be showing you how to edit a photo and go from this to this using the Facetune application that is free on your iPhone. Now that our photo is in Facetune, we are going to begin the editing process. The first thing I'm going to do is turn down the brightness on this photo to make it a nighttime look. As you can see, I'm toggling the brightness meter so you can see what it looks like. Our next step is to adjust the contrast to bring forth the shadows within this photo to create a darker and more eerie look that represents the nighttime. Now, after those edits, we have our first before and after of contrast and brightness. Now I am editing the focus of the background, toggling the defocus button. The focus will add a blur to the background and create a more mystical effect. Because this photo was taken right at sunrise, there are a lot of yellows and oranges from the sun. To make it a more nighttime look, we're going to use the paint tool in Facetune and add some blues that are going to mask the yellows and make it look more like the nighttime or dusk. So you're going to take the paint tool and find a dark blue and paint right over your image. Once you finish painting, you should just adjust the opacity and you will get an image like so. Now we're done in Facetune and we're going to take our picture from this app to another, VSCO or VSCO Cam, to add a nice dark filter to our photo. To recap, this is what your photo should look like now before you begin. SEO is used by thousands of people who edit their photos. There are a bunch of filters to choose from, as you can see from the demonstration below. But what we're going to do today isn't to use the filters, but adjust the temperature of our photo to make it more cool tone. Because as I mentioned before, the sun in this picture adds warmth to the photo, and we want a nighttime look. So we want it to be cooler and more desolate. Once you're in the adjustments of the photo, you're going to hit temperature and turn it down. As you can see, I'm toggling with it to get it to just the right level, which is about -2.5. And then -1.6 is what we've decided on. You can see it takes a lot of toggling to get it to be not blue, but not yellow. Our final app is Photoshop, where we'll be doing the final touches on our photo. The first thing I'm doing is editing the lighting. Like I said before, it's nighttime, so we are turning the light down quite a bit. As you can see, I'm toggling with this feature quite a bit because you don't want to make it too dark to where your photo seems almost invisible and things start to blend in. As you can see here, the trees and the grass are blending in and there's not enough contrast. So you want to lighten just slightly. Then we head to color and we're adjusting the color, and we want it to be slightly purplish blue for that nighttime effect, like we've mentioned a couple of times right here. And with that, we have our final photo, our finished product. And if we put it through the app Piclage, it will quickly allow us to see a side-by-side of what we started with and where we are now. As you can see, I'm finding both images through the app, placing one up there, then adjusting to fit my screen at the time, and then I'm finding the original. And as you can see, once adjusted, there's a sharp contrast between the two, and they look like night and day. Pun intended. Adjusting light and taking night photography is used by thousands of artists and will definitely be beneficial to you in any photography you choose to do in the future.